Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you how I edit my real estate photography, so let's crack into this video. So I've opened up Lightroom and imported my photos for this video. I shoot between 3 to 5 photographs of a single composition, and I merge these photos into an HDR image. Yesterday I made a tutorial on how to do this, so if you want to check that out, I'll leave a link in the description. So I have one photo which is exposed for the interior, one which is somewhere in the middle, and another which is underexposed but shows all the details of the sky and the cloud formations. I'm going to highlight all of these images, right click and select Merge HDR. Lightroom will work its magic and produce an HDR image from these 3 images. So as you can see, it's a bit dark inside, but it looks exposed correctly outside. So what I'm going to do first is bring up the shadows to 100 and play around with the highlights to brighten up the interior slightly while keeping as much detail in the clouds as possible. I select the brush tool and paint over the interior, making sure I leave the windows alone as I don't need to manipulate these much. After this, I will manipulate the shadows and highlights until I'm happy with how bright the interior is. I can see the cushion here is a little bit overexposed, so what I'm going to do is select the brush tool again and paint over this and just decrease the highlights to save this detail. I'm going to use the brush tool again and paint out the sky and the windows. I'll leave the bushes and property across the road alone and just focus painting the sky. I will then return the exposure to 0, drop the highlights just a tad, then I will increase the dehaze as well as the saturation. What I'm going to do now is increase the sharpness, apply the lens corrections to the image, add a little bit of contrast and increase the highlights in the tone curve, and here is my final image. Also, here's the comparison between the original HDR image and the final edited HDR image. There may be a few tweaks here and there, but overall I'm happy with how this image has come out. This is how I have learnt to edit my real estate photography. Hopefully this video provided you some value. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.
I'm breaking my habits, my passion, imagine dragons, imagining her radioactive, my patterns are spitting.